Welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. Welcome, people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 and welcome. And let me just welcome you all. Welcome. Okay, so how are you all today? Did you have a good weekend? Did you relax? Did you do any sport? Did you go hiking in the countryside? Did you take the dog for a walk? Did you go to a nice restaurant? Did you go to a horrible restaurant? Well, whatever you did, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. All right, so here we are again. Here we all are. Me on this side of the screen with the lights which are brighter than the sun, and you on that side of the screen, sitting down, relaxing with a cool drink by your side, no doubt. Okay, well, we're all ready. The crew are giving me the thumbs up, so if you're all sitting comfortably, let's begin, shall we? Okay. Now, who knows which week this is? That's right. This is week 45. This is the 45th week. This is the week which is sandwiched between week 44, the 44th week, and week 46, the 46th week. And as you can see from the numbers, this is a week where the number can be divided by 5, which means one thing. This is a revision week. Yes, this week we're going to have another look at some of the things we've learned in the past 4 weeks. So, are you ready? Yes? Well, hang on to your hats, because here we go. And hello again. How are you all today? Is everybody feeling great? I bet you all are, and I think I know why. Yes, today's Monday, isn't it? And it's the start of a brand new week. Hooray! Now, did you hear what I asked just then? I asked, how are you all today? Okay, fine. That's a normal question, isn't it? Yes. Now, how did I make that question? Well, as we all know and remember, to make a question in the present simple tense, we have to change the word order. If I make a statement about how you are, then I say, you are all well today, for example. But if I want to make a question, then I have to move the verb in front of the subject. You are becomes are you. Okay, now in the question I asked you, I started with a question word, the word how, and then I followed the question word with the question. How are you all today? Okay, now let's just have a quick look at the next question I asked. Is everybody feeling great? Now, did you notice anything a little bit unusual there? Yes, that's right. Everybody uses the singular form. When I was asking about all of you, then I used the plural form of the verb. But with the words everyone and everybody, we use the singular form. Now, that's because we use a singular form after every. Every means about the same as all, but when we use every, we follow it with a singular noun. We talk about every cat, or every dog, or every monkey, for example. But we talk about all cats, or all dogs, or all monkeys. Every monkey in the zoo. All the monkeys in the zoo. Every cat in the house. All the cats in the house. Every student in the school. All the students in the school. Every child needs milk. All children need milk. Okay, So now you know why I asked how all of you are, but how everybody is. So let's have a little look at using every and all, shall we? We use every plus a singular noun. I've been to every capital city in Europe. Okay, that's a lie, but it's not important. It's just an example. So let's look at that example again. Every capital city in Europe. We can also say the same thing in a slightly different way by using all. I've been to all the capital cities in Europe. Do you see? Exactly the same idea, but when we use every, we have to follow it with a singular noun, and when we use all, we have to follow it with a plural noun. Not every eel is electric. Not all eels are electric. Now, did you notice anything else with those example sentences? Something quite obvious? Something which is logical? Yes. Just like I told you at the beginning of the lesson, what happens to the verb? Yes, that's right. The verb is conjugated in different ways, isn't it? Just as you would expect. When we use the singular noun following every, we conjugate the verb as we normally would for a singular noun. Every eel is a fish. We're using the third person singular form, aren't we? Yes, we're using the third person singular form of the verb to be. So, because we follow every with a singular noun, if or when we add a verb to the sentence, we conjugate the verb for the singular form. Every policeman in the anti-terror squad knows Aikido. Every hotel receptionist likes Wagner. Every bank manager likes boiled eggs. Every mother knows what her children like. Did you see? All of those sentences featured a verb in the third person singular because we used every plus singular noun. Okay, now if we repeat the same sentences using all, then things change, don't they? Yes, when we repeat the sentences using all, then the sentences change into the plural, which means what? Correct, a golden nuggets. If we use a plural noun after all, then the way we conjugate the verb also changes, doesn't it? Yes, now we'll have to conjugate the verb so that it's the plural form. Okay, so let's see if you can do it. Come on, it's not difficult, is it? Here are the sentences, and I'd like you to change them. Change every to all, and then make any other changes you have to. Okay, right then. You've got 30 seconds to finish that lot. And while we're waiting, let's have some music, shall we? What about this one? It's from the intro to The Professionals. Blimey, let's hit the play button. Okay, so the music has finished. So, time's up. And how did you get on? Was it easy? Or was the time not long enough? Oh well, let's have a look at the sentences together and see how you got on. Okay, the first one. Every policeman in the anti-terror squad knows Aikido. Okay. So we know that anti is a prefix, which means against. Okay, but in our sentence, what is it against? Terror. Okay, so what's terror? Well, terror is a synonym for extreme fear. If you're walking in the park and you get attacked by a squirrel, then I think you feel scared, don't you? You feel fear. But if you're walking in the street and you get attacked by a tornado full of sharks, a sharknado, then I think you'll feel terror, not fear. Okay, but this word, this terror, has got a second meaning. Another meaning that we use a lot these days. This other meaning is terror as connected to terrorism. Terrorists want to create terror. That's their goal. They want to scare people. They want to make us terrified. So if we see the word terror these days, it's normally connected to terrorism. And that's where the anti-terror word comes in. We're talking about police and army personnel who are only concerned with terrorism and stopping it. Okay, now what about the word squad? Any ideas? Well, squad is a small group of people with one job to do. Normally you see the word squad used with army personnel, police and also sports players. The demolition squad's job is to blow things up. The British police used to have a squad called the Flying Squad. The Flying Squad was a group of detectives who investigated robberies. Scotland's World Cup football squad has got 3 goalkeepers. Okay, so let's look at that first sentence again, shall we? So, we're talking about the anti-terror squad, the group of policemen and policewomen who are only concerned with stopping terrorists. These policemen and policewomen aren't interested in drug smuggling. They're not interested in people driving too fast on the motorway. They're not interested in people who cross the road when the red man is there. No, these men and women are in a special squad, the anti-terror squad, and that's what they concentrate on, stopping terrorists. Okay, and we learned in the sentence that every policeman in the anti-terror squad knows Aikido, just like Steven Seagal and Master Ken. Okay, so this is a special group of policemen and women. Their job is very specific. They work to stop terrorists. They're an anti-terror squad. All right. Now that we know what this group of people are, let's have another look at the sentence. The first sentence. So, the original sentence used every, and your job was to change the sentence so that it used all instead of every. Fine. So, what did you get? Oh no, there's no time left. Elephant's tails. Okay, and that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the videos and vocabulary at, what's the address? That's right, orange.banana.potato. Now, hang on, that's not right, is it? No, the M5 TV address, which we all know, is www.m5tv.hu. That's the address to go to for the old lessons and the vocabulary. Okay, people, have fun, enjoy yourselves, relax, and I'll see you all tomorrow for some more revision. See you later. Bye.